Hello there everyone. Today I am just going to quickly show you the best settings for Marvel Rivals on GTX 1660 Ti and an Intel i7 10th generation processor. Specifically the 10750H. Yes, this is a laptop processor, and the GTX 1660 Ti variant that I have is also a laptop variant. I'm running an Acer Nitro 5 from 2020. Alright, so let's get started. A few settings that you need to change to achieve the best competitive settings when trying to play Marvel Rivals is, of course, setting everything to low. But there is a few tweaks that I recommend you doing, which is setting the frame generation to off. It gives you input lag, and the frames that you get from it isn't really real frames. And I noticed that with frame generation mode on, the counter gives you the FPS counter states that you are getting a 10 to 20 FPS boost, but you don't really feel like it gives you an FPS boost, and sometimes it feels even worse with the input lag or the screen tearing or the micro stutters. I don't really recommend turning on frame generation. It doesn't really help, and if you're trying to play competitively, frame generation does introduce some input lag. And then the more important settings to switch is if you have an Intel processor like mine, or you're running a GTX 1660 Ti laptop variant. If you're running any specifications similar to mine, you can try out the anti-aliasing and super resolution type, changing it to Intel XeSS. What I noticed is the Intel XeSS set to balance gives you higher FPS, but it's a more stable higher FPS compared to the AMD variant. The AMD gives similar frame rates, albeit about -5 to 6, maybe 10 FPS difference, and it's not really a consistent frame pacing for you to enjoy Marvel Rivals competitively. But once I set to Intel XeSS, the whole experience just changed. It is much smoother, animations are much smoother, more consistent frame pacing. This is what you want when you're playing a very fast-paced competitive hero shooter. Solid FPS, solid frame pacing. And then there's the things that I want you to change. If you notice, setting everything to low does indeed set everything to low except for the global illumination SSGI. It doesn't help you change that, so be sure to remember to change it to SSGI low quality for global illumination. And those are the 3 settings that I recommend you changing. You can also change NVIDIA reflex low latency. That is for personal preference. I set it to on. And what else can we talk about when it comes to using the most performance out of this game? Super resolution sharpening, I have tried different settings. I set it to 0 and set it to 50 and set it to 100. It doesn't really give any FPS boost, maybe a 1 or 2, but no FPS boost there. So yeah, only these 3 settings that you have to remember to change. If you are having difficulties with the AMD super resolution mode, and you notice that frame pacing is just all over the place, give Intel XeSS balanced, set to balance a try, and you might get a more solid performance in terms of frame pacing, and even more FPS if you're lucky. So those are the best settings that I have used for the GTX 16 Ti. I hope this video helps you. On average, the FPS that I'm getting ranges from an average of about 60 to 75, and it really depends as well which type of maps you are playing. Some maps do perform better than certain maps. I'll give you two matches where we play on different maps, and you will notice one map performs better than the other. And yes, with the settings you will get a solid competitive feel or a competitive experience in Marvel Rivals. I can say safely to say an average of 60 to 75 FPS in very heavy team fights. It's more than enough, it's more than playable. It's a really smooth experience, and that's what you want in competitive games. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope this helps. I'll see you then in the next video. Thank you.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
我 Q 那个 ADC Q 到我要扑街。
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget, securing the mission area is your top priority. Time to go nuts. I appreciate you. Ooh, I'm energized. Wow! That's squirrel power! Oh. Help get that vehicle to its destination. Time to go nuts. Ha! Double KO! Take that, you villain!
You're welcome.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Sniper, get the cover. I knew to get close.
Ouch! Go easy on him. Time to go nuts. Oh. You're halfway there. Keep going. Plasma? Ain't no building that scumbag's head, tippy toe. I appreciate you.
Pulse charge. Fire.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
That fucking hurt.
That's squirrel power. Double KO. Let's move this fancy statue, shall we? Ooh, I'm energized. Uh-oh, they don't look friendly. Ooh, a touch of healing.